And we are back to another War Section 1v1. I'm fighting this guy. Again, now I'm going to say this right now. I fought this guy like 5 different times. Like 10 times. And he's actually a pretty damn good player, but he's still learning how to beat a Stone Rush. How I'm still trying to beat a Stone Warrior Rush. Anyway. So this guy, he knows I'm going in. He goes for the old slinger route, and he tries to make, a wall with his houses. And I really like this wall of houses. It's really cool, in my opinion. And his bulwarks in the middle. Anyway, my warrior got a little bit distracted here. So I send him in. Again, this is going to be another Stone Warrior Rush, but at the same time, he actually fights back, so that's why I'm adding in. And it actually extends, I think, to Medieval. Anyway, I go in, kill a few workers, like a handful, not too many. Speed up time. There we go. Now this time I'm not stupid with my Stone Warriors, because the first time I was stupid. There we go. See, I go in straight for the Stone Cutter. Now the reason I go straight for the Stone Cutter this time, I don't normally go for the Stone Cutter, but because he went Europe, going for the Stone Cutter was vital, because now he can not only not make towers, but he can't upgrade these into towers, and he can't store any units in towers. So he has to rebuild the entire forge, because he's already to the next age as Europe, and I spent a lot of time, like, for some reason I spent a lot of time dealing with wild animals, but So I go in for the workers again, but again I only kill like a handful, just because, not only because like the workers are like fighting back a little bit, but also because the sheer amount of slingers that were fully upgraded. But also, going for the Stonecutter was a good idea, because then he couldn't make any more slingers and was forced to upgrade these into barrackses. So it kind of helped me a lot. And also, he can't get to the next age without upgrading these bulwarks. And he can't upgrade the bulwarks without getting the forge. And you need metal to get the forge. You need 150 metal. So as long as I kept them from getting metal, I was good. Right here, I go half slingers and half workers at the beginning, because I wanted to kill off some of them. It didn't work out. Slingers are still powerful. I also bring some spearmen in, because they're at my base. I built some stone cutters, and then at this point I was transitioning, so I was getting a lot more into spears. I was basically using Marmalada's strategy. I don't know if you guys seen Marmalada, but I used his strategy, and it actually worked out pretty well for me. Again, I sent some more Stone Warriors. Now, for some reason, I don't know what I was doing wrong, but I wasn't killing as many workers as I wanted to. Like over here, I killed quite a few, but not as many as I wanted to. So I massed up my units, and I think this is like my final attack. Yeah, this is my final attack with Stone Warriors. I go in, I go straight in, like everything I got. I destroy one of the bulwarks so they couldn't upgrade it. Go straight for the workers gathering metal. Now, unfortunately, he managed to build the forge, but it was okay. He built macemen to help him. I don't know. I mean, macemen are more powerful than stone warriors, but they're slow. Right here, okay, right here, I start massing spearmen. Again, I'm using Marmalada's strategy. Very useful. But this time, I'm like, okay, you know what? Just in case this guy, breaks through or something, I'm gonna build some, a forward base. So I go with my spears, and I go in straight in. I destroy some of the houses. It's not the best idea, but it draws some of his forces away. And as I went for the workers, and I didn't kill any workers. I think I killed one worker. wasn't killing as many workers as I wanted to. Oh, okay. So after I built, I built one sampan. Now the reason I built the sampan is because I knew he built a dock. And if he made any fishing boats, my plan wasn't to destroy the dock because I wanted him to build fishing boats. So he would waste resources gathering, he would waste resources and population on boats. And again, but boats aren't that expensive. I swap over, a boat is 15.75. The reason I did it is because just in case he produced it, my sampan would destroy the fishing boats. I see right here, boom. Now they don't do too much damage, but they do. But it did help a lot because he kept trying to produce fishing boats, which wasn't working for him. Again, I don't care about the dock. I just care about destroying the boats. Right here, he tries to go around, and I realized this. I'm like, oh, he's trying to go around, sneaky bugger. I immediately just went in for the attack because I wanted to bring his forces back. As you see, my plan actually worked. I brought his forces back. My plan was never to stop him, or I'm sorry, it wasn't stop him, but it was never to engage his forces. Let him go around. I go in. I see he has a lot of spearmen. I'm surprised he didn't send the spearmen in earlier. Oh well. Again, I spam out more spearmen just in case because I know he's going to. I thought he was going to attack, which he does do, but at the same time he's constantly pulling back. And I see my sampan over here is doing work. He tries to bring archers, but again, I'm smarter. Boom. There's another fishing boat gone. He's wasted his resources on them. I get to medieval. And I started like pumping out so many workers because I was having such a hard time on my materials. My materials were just, they were really just taking a hit. He tried to build a house here, or a tower here. I tried to stop him, didn't work out. I don't really care. Again, I start massing on my units. I start building. I was like, okay, you know what? I can build ballistas to stop him from, doing stuff. Right here, he managed to build. Man, I really hate the freaking. I don't get it what it is, but when it comes to towers, like I can't build towers on time. Yet when my opponent does, like they can build it within a freaking instant. Anyway, I get my ballista and start targeting his towers, which is I'm so lucky I managed to build this. And you see, he also builds tons of trebuchets, which were really annoying. Now, luckily, they don't do too much. Alright here, I let my units kind of like die because I want to target the ballistas or the trebuchets. See, I get one. I end up losing the trebuchet, or I'm sorry, not the trebuchet, the ballista. Alright here, just a massive fight. I get sit packs. Now the reason I get sit packs is because I wanted to go straight for his workers and scare him. They all died. They didn't even make it. They didn't even freaking make it. It was okay. He destroyed the dock, but I didn't care he destroyed the dock. As long as I had one ship in the water, my salmon is still in the water, I was fine. He tries to, he tries to stop his trebuchet from being destroyed by getting workers. I killed some of the workers, not too many, but I did manage to destroy the trebuchet. And then right here, okay, this was the final fight. This is when he gives up. Right here, he gives up. And I had sent my Sippex and Oglins right through. I used my Oglins, take the brunt, and then the Sippex to come and take out the workers. Try to take out the workers. But he just quit after that. He just gave up because I guess, he figured all his workers were just going to die, and it was kind of like the end for him. But yeah, this was a good fight. Despite doing a lot of things wrong, I also did a lot of things right. I built a forward base. I built, I had sit packs. I had a good mix of units. I had, sit packs, archers, and then tons and tons of pikemen. I had 8 barracks pumping out pikemen, thus providing a large mix of units. And having a mix of units is very, very useful in any engagement. Now, you always want to have more archers. So if you want to have mix, what was it called? Combined arms. Always make sure you have more archers, and then a small group of cavalry, and then a large group of pikemen. I'm sorry. Small group of pikemen, medium group of archers, and then a small group of cavalry. But yeah, that was the fight. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.